If you have been looking for a way to scrape data from LinkedIn or Sales Navigator, build your lead lists, and automate actions such as sending invites and messages, you have likely stumbled across tools that are not as effective as they claim to be. They don't capture all the data that you want. They only work while your computer is on and are very expensive. If you're looking for a fast, affordable, cloud-based tool that works 24/7 and can help you extract data from pretty much any place on the LinkedIn website and automate actions that generate leads, I have a solution for you. The tool I use is called PhantomBuster, and in this video I will show you exactly how it works. First, you need to click the link below this video and create a free account with PhantomBuster. Once you have your account and you're logged in, you need to open the solutions page and find the automation that you would like to use. By selecting LinkedIn here on the sidebar, you will be able to filter and only view the automations related to LinkedIn. As you can see, PhantomBuster can automate lead generation tasks on other platforms too, such as Sales Navigator, Google, Instagram, Hubspot, Facebook, X, YouTube, the list goes on. It's not just limited to LinkedIn. Now, after selecting LinkedIn here, I can scroll down this list and here I find all the actions that can be automated on LinkedIn. Now, there's a lot of stuff here, but let me show you some of the most popular ones. LinkedIn Search Export. This is an automation that myself and my clients use all the time. And what it does is it lets you export a list of people that you search for on LinkedIn. For example, let's say that we're searching for business operations managers in the US. I can go on LinkedIn, perform this search, and then this automation will be able to extract all the people that are returned in this search. This will include their first name, their last name, their location, their job title, and any other information that is visible on this page. Now, by being able to extract this list, there's a range of things that I can do next. For example, I can use the LinkedIn profile scraper automation to extract additional information about each person from their LinkedIn profile. A LinkedIn profile has a lot more information than is available on the search page, so I can use this automation to extract it all for each person. So I can extract things like their about us description here, their experience, their education, their skills, and so on. With this automation, I also have the option to perform an email search and find the person's business email that I can then use for outreach. Another thing I can do by having the list of profiles that I extract with this automation here is send out connection requests, and I can do that using the LinkedIn AutoConnect automation. So this automation will go through my list of profiles and send out connection requests that, as you can see, can also contain a personalized message. And the list goes on what I can actually achieve. And the great thing is that I can combine these automations together to automate all my lead generation tasks on LinkedIn. But I'm not just limited to LinkedIn. I can also do this for Sales Navigator. So if I switch to Sales Navigator here, you can see that we have very similar automations, such as the Sales Navigator search export, which will extract a list of the profiles I retrieve in a Sales Navigator search. We have the let me find it, the AutoConnect Phantom, we have the account scraper, we have the profile scraper, and so on. But what I love the most about PhantomBuster is how granular we can get. Let me explain. Let's say that instead of reaching out to people that I search for on LinkedIn, I want to reach out to the people that have commented or liked a post on either my profile or someone else's profile. For example, we have Connor here. He's an SEO expert, and we can see that he's active. He has posts with high engagement, and I want to reach out to all the people that have commented on his post. With PhantomBuster, I have the option to use an automation such as, let me find it here, the commenters export is what I'm looking for. I'll just search it. Commenters, post commenters export. I can use this automation to extract the list of people who have commented on a particular post on LinkedIn. And you can see here that I can further extend this automation to also find the emails of those people, right? So have the option to get very granular with my targeting and decide exactly who I want to have as part of my lead list, and I can include people that actually show intent, right? I can also do this with likers, right? So the people who like a particular post, or even the people who have attended a particular event. But you're not just limited to extracting data, you can also automate actions. So you can do things like auto comment or auto like, right? So if you want to engage with profiles in your target audience, you can use these automations to automate those processes every single day. All right, so now that you have an idea of what PhantomBuster can do, let me show you how easy it is to set up one of these automations and get it running. Let's take LinkedIn Search Export as an example. I'll click to use this Phantom and then switch to the advanced setup so I can see all the configuration options. All right, so the first thing I need to do is enter the URL of the search results that I want to scrape. I'll go on LinkedIn. Here's a search that I performed for business operations managers, and I'm going to copy the link of this page and paste it right here. Now the automation knows which results I want to extract. Save. Now moving on to the next step here, this is where I'm asked to connect my LinkedIn account. Now here, I don't need to provide my account credentials such as my email and password, so it's actually very secure. All I have to do is provide a session cookie that will allow PhantomBuster to perform actions on LinkedIn on my behalf. All I have to do is open Google and search for PhantomBuster Chrome extension. Go to the first result and install the Chrome extension on your browser. I already have mine installed, so I'm just going to click connect to LinkedIn. And as you can see, it has automatically retrieved my session cookie. Now, if I log out of LinkedIn and log back in, I need to reset the session cookie because it will expire. Save. Moving on, I need to define how many profiles I want to extract each time the automation is launched. I'm just going to set this to 10 for this example. Save. And then finally, I need to select my triggering options. So how often do I want to trigger this automation and at which interval? For example, I can set it so it executes once every day. Now, something very important that you always want to keep in mind is that you never want to exceed the recommended limits that PhantomBuster gives you. As you can see here, it's telling me that with the settings I applied under the behavior tab here, I will be scraping 10 out of the recommended 1,000 results each day, right? If I set this to 1,500, let's say, then it would give me a warning that I'm exceeding the recommended limit and there's a risk of my LinkedIn account getting flagged. So always keep an eye out for these warnings. And I also recommend that you read the PhantomBuster documentation to understand what the limitations are when it comes to LinkedIn automation. And that's it. My automation is now ready to launch. I'll just click here to launch it and wait for the results to appear. There we go. So 10 profiles were found. And as you can see, my results here have the profile of each person, their name, their profile image URL, their job, their location, their shared contacts, the query that I used to find this person, or in other words, the search URL, and so on. So these are the results, and I can now download them to a CSV file. And by having the results in a CSV file, it means that I can also import them to a Google Sheet or any other spreadsheet software of my choice. There we go. That's how PhantomBuster works. You select the automation for the task that you want to automate, you go through the setup page, and then you launch. No need to code or anything like that. The best part is that it's all cloud-based, so you can leave your automation running in the background without having to have your computer open at all times. You can also integrate PhantomBuster with any third-party app, such as a CRM, either through the native integrations that they offer or through an external integration platform such as Make.com or Zapier. I have videos on this topic on my channel if that's something you're interested in checking out. Finally, when it comes to pricing, you see this amount of time right here. This is what PhantomBuster primarily charges you on. You pay for execution time and it slowly gets consumed as your automations are running. The longer an automation takes to run, the more execution time it will require. So for example, here with the search export, if I choose to scrape 1,000 profiles compared to 10 profiles, then the automation will take much longer to execute. Therefore, it will consume more execution time. Another thing that you get charged on is the number of slots that you require, or in other words, the number of automations that you want to be running at the same time. As you can see here, I have one automation running and that has consumed one of my 5 slots. So if you're looking for a fast LinkedIn and Sales Navigator scraper that is easy to use and fully automated, is cloud-based, so you don't need to install any Chrome extensions or external software, allows you to extract data from any place on the LinkedIn website and automate actions such as connection requests and messages, then click the link below to sign up for a free trial with PhantomBuster today. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to help you out. With that said, thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.